Hola amigos, bienvenidos a Tel-K-Gaming, bienvenidos a vuestra casa. Seguimos con Mass Effect Andromeda, exactamente en el mismo sitio donde dejamos el capítulo anterior. Nos acabamos de convertir en el Master Pioneer, el Pathfinder. Y pues bueno, nos toca tomar las decisiones en esta nave, ¿vale? Para empezar, suscribíos y campanilla, lo de siempre. Seguimos con el juego.
Captain wants to see a full duty roster.
I just updated the charts.
She'll want to see crew reassignments first.
Esta es la zona por la que empezamos. Vinimos por aquí. Y esto es lo que miramos. Está un poquito cambiado, la verdad, pero... En las últimas escenas en el episodio anterior vimos que los otros aliens, al igual que nosotros, estaban investigando también el sitio, es el centro ese de control de control del clima, podríamos decirlo así. Y bueno, aquí parece que su jefe no salía muy contento de allí, ¿verdad?
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting
Podría ser,
one?
es buena idea.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
Ya te
We all
digo.
could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Recordamos que nos hemos convertido en el Pathfinder porque el padre de...
Here we are.
El padre de los hermanos Ryder, pues, fallece, ¿no?
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Bueno,
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing
No
a
creo.
good job of it.
a ver.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Bueno,
Please
pues nada.
select from the following pre-programmed responses.
A ver,
Where do
viviendas.
colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Eso
boy.
sois vosotros.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Ya te digo. A ver.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right,
Sí.
at least.
So where is everyone? How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
Vamos a
What
preguntar
can you tell
todo.
me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
Y el Nexus.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was
Ajá.
helpful.
Me ha recordado un poco, no sé, un poco a los androides de
Plants are still
Alien,
alive.
Alien Isolation, que tenían una programación hasta aquí y hasta aquí.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Como muchos otros, ¿no? Pero como que me ha dado la sensación de ser... de que más que una amiga,
Hello?
podría llegar a ser una enemiga, ¿no? Joder.
This place should be packed with people.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Buah, este se ha quedado aquí pegado, ya ves, ¿no? Ah, no, no.
Hi there.
Ajá.
We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark?
A ver.
This is the
Está
Nexus,
flipando.
right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
A ver.
I don't believe it.
Hombre.
I'm Tyrion Candros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
Milicia del Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
A ver. ¿Y eso por qué?
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
¿Un año?
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
¿Qué ha pasado aquí?
Everything that
Candros.
could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished.
vale.
Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went...
We're here.
Va,
You
¿ves?
guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Necesitamos para ayudar, venga.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
No tenéis otra opción. No. Vamos a poner esto.
You're in trouble here. I'd say you need any help you can get.
We need qualified help.
That's no
Bueno.
way to treat a guest. I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
Esa chica ha salido en un montón de vídeos.
Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship.
Como ejemplo
I'm
de
happy to
las
work out the
facciones.
details with your associate.
Porque en este juego no están tan logradas como en anteriores entregas.
Welcome
Que
to
ha
the
dado
Nexus.
mucho que hablar. Gracias.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance to
Ma'am, the
prove-
Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me
Huh?
show you something.
Es hembra. No me había enterado.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Marrones por todos lados. Bueno, pues venga. Habla con el director Tan en la sede de los pioneros. Oh, habla con Tan, habla con Kes, habla con Kandros, habla con Addison. Ha recibido un objetivo. Pulsa opciones para ver el diario. Reunión en el Nexus. La Hyperion ha atracado en el Nexus, el núcleo de apoyo de los equipos de la iniciativa Andrómeda. Habla con el director Tan, vale, ve al Nexus en monorail, acompaña a Kandros, vale. Selecciona una misión y pulsa X para seguirla. Aparecerá como ese símbolo en la brújula. Las misiones más importantes se encuentran en operaciones prioritarias. Vale. Reunión en el Nexus. No hay más. Aliados. Cometidos de Eleus. Tareas adicionales y misiones completadas. Vale, bueno. Pues ya vamos teniendo más cositas aquí. ¿Se podía guardar? Anda, pues mira. Guardamos. Vale, pues... Vamos a cotillear, ¿no? Joder. No se puede saltar, ¿eh?
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
No le
And
mola
if I
nada.
fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
También.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Joder, colega. A ver, hablar.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
No saben si han desaparecido.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
It sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Candace mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished.
Siempre hay,
we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Siempre hay revueltas y
Who is
motines.
this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why do
Le
we
queda
like
muy
the
bien.
Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet
Como
was
nosotros,
decimated.
prácticamente.
My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if
Esto
they
es
bring
una
their
indirecta.
tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Bueno.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So...
Vamos que...
You're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring
se las
space.
daba...
Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry. So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
Pues lo de siempre.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning.
Parece un anuncio.
We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
Bueno, vamos a continuar un poquito. Ya habrá tiempo de...
That's all.
De volver.
Of course, as you
Porque si no, sé que alguno que está ahí se va a dormir.
Our futures depend on each other's success.
Venga, venga. Como dice, mejor habla con Sam en la Hyperion. Que mantenga, ¿para qué? Ponía. Vale. Por aquí, ¿no? Esto que son... Vamos a probar a ver qué dice este.
Hey, you okay? I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this.
Joder.
I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this.
Claro que no.
You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Bueno, misiones secundarias. Ya sabemos cómo va el tema.
Maybe later. Okay. See you around.
Find out why. Be careful.
A ver, ¿pero qué? O sea, ¿es ahí abajo o qué? Ah, sí, claro, claro. Cora, ven aquí.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Bueno.
She understands the stakes. If I fail, we...
You won't.
Let's hope not.
You won't. That's the end of it. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
Pues sí. A ver si se ha recuperado, que no creo, ¿Qué haces tú ahí así agachado? A ver, Sam, bonito.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Mejor.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Venga, a ver. No me ocultes o por qué tanto secreto.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required.
Yeah.
Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping
No
things
son
like
buenos
this
los
secret
secretos.
just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Bueno. Increíble, ¿no?
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Perfiles. Los perfiles permiten a Sam reconfigurar el implante de Ryder para ofrecer un rendimiento superior en el campo de batalla. Elige un perfil y pulsa X para activarlo. Vale. Bloqueado, 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 bloqueado. Pues voy a elegir soldado, porque me parece la mejor opción, ¿vale? Invierte en habilidades de combate tecnológicas y bióticas para desbloquear más perfiles de distintos estilos. Pulsa círculo para salir. Pues guardamos. Vale. Nuevo, secretos de la familia Ryder. Encuentra una forma de eliminar los bloqueos y tal. Mantel Options para... que no me ha dado tiempo a leerlo. Mantengo pulsado Options. Y nada. Bueno, mucha charla en este capítulo, ¿verdad? Es lo que toca. No va a ser todo disparos, disparos, acción, acción. Bem. para mí. Jaja. Venga. Vamos a ir avanzando poco a poco. Este es un juego que hay que tomarse con calma. No es un juego de pasárselo en poquitas horas. Hay que investigar un poquito y nos va a llevar un rato. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Ah, vale, cubierta. Vale, que yo es que le he dado Hyperion y ya está. Vale, operaciones. Pues aquí, cubierta. Ya está, ahora sí, ahora sí.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Bueno.
They call her the Tempest.
Se ve chula, sí. Bonita, esa franja roja anaranjada.
Let's go take a closer look.
Oh, no te emociones tanto, muchacho. Oh, se la ha visto en la cara,
Let's pick up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetronix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
¿Qué pasa?
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Vale, pues venga, venga.
You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Bueno. ¿Qué pasa?
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right?
Ven pa' aquí, que voy a hablar
Came here with the
contigo.
family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know.
Lógico.
I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Bueno.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Eso sí, siempre. Gente positiva que ayude.
Finally, someone who cares
Bien.
about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Gente pesimista y que ponga trabas. Mejor que no. Bueno, pues toca cargar. Ah, ya era hora.
Everything's state of the art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
Ajá.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey.
Mira, el de Manteni.
We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Menuda aventura, sí.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Ah, perfecto. Perfecto. Mira, subida de nivel. Habilidad aumentada, puntos de habilidad 3. Vale. Cuando estemos listos. ¿Qué es lo que quiere decir eso? Que vamos a mirar las habilidades. Que no le había dado. Ahí. Combate, biótica, tecnología, pelotón. No hay ninguno para el pelotón. Habíamos mejorado fusiles de asalto, ¿verdad? Bueno, francotiradores, aptitud para el combate, tal. Es que me tira mucho esto también, ¿eh? Bueno, vamos a seguir un poquito más por aquí. Fusil de asalto. Vamos a ver. Estabilidad. 3 puntos. Mejora la estabilidad y reduce el retroceso del fusil de asalto por cada punto de habilidad invertido en el grupo de habilidades de combate. Otro 3%. Bueno, pues ya que llegamos hasta aquí... luego ahí ya se dividen los rangos y se especializa un poco más. Venga, vamos a gastar ahí. Sí. Sí. ¿Tenemos alguno más aquí? ¿Algo? No, como marca 1. Bueno, sí, han subido de nivel, pero no... nada más. Bien, pistolas, sí, esto es... eso. Vaya. Ah, vale. Vale, lo dicho. Bueno, aquí me liaré yo un poquito. Llevamos como 40 minutillos también. Así que este ha sido un capítulo muy tranquilo. Ni un disparo. O sea que... bueno, transiciones que hay que hacer. Me imagino que enredaremos un poquito, iniciaremos el despegue y aterrizaremos en el siguiente planeta para ver qué es lo que nos encontramos allí. Y para intentar adaptarlo y que se pueda ir colonizando. Que parece que es de lo que va a ir el tema, ¿no? De ir a un... ¿he dicho país? Planeta. Lo que sea. Ir a un planeta, prepararlo un poquito para que puedan descender los colonos a colonizarlo, a vivir, ¿no? Así que lo dejamos aquí, eso es. Lo de siempre. Amigos y familiares, muchísimas gracias por estar aquí. Y los que no seáis ni una cosa ni otra, también muchísimas gracias por pasaros. Suscribíos, activad la campanilla y dejadme algo en los comentarios. Se agradece mucho. Un like si os ha gustado, dislike si no os ha gustado. Y nos vemos en la siguiente entrega de Mass Effect Andromeda. Un saludo. Adiós.